YouTube, it's the China Princess, and I'm actually here to do my very first hair tutorial. I think during my whole entire channel I have not done a hair tutorial, so I'm gonna try to do this. My lighting isn't great. I'm in my bedroom, but I'm gonna just try to show you kind of what I do to achieve. I'm gonna do a braid out tonight. Actually, what I did today was a curly fro. It's very moisturized. You can kind of see my permed ends on the ends because I'm still transitioning. I don't plan on cutting my hair anytime soon. So this is how I wore my hair today in a curly fro. It was good. It's the end of the day, so it didn't, and you know how it is. It looked really cute this morning, and it's still pretty cute, but you know. So I'm going to do I'm going to do a braid out. I'm not going to do another curly fro because my wash day is on Saturday, and my braid outs tend to not get as tangled as this does, okay? So I'm going to quickly, I'm going to speed up the video so you can kind of see what I do. I'm going to explain at first what I do, and then we'll go from there. The products that you're going to need if you would like to do this is water and aloe vera juice. Half aloe vera juice, half water that I mix. I keep this in the refrigerator so it's very cold. And what I'm going to use now, I have a lot of different products, but I'm going to use my Smooth and Whole pudding. I've been using this lately. What you can also use, if you use Shea Moisture, you can use the curling style milk. If you use Miss Jessie's, the curly meringue. If you use another Shea Moisture product, the curly has anything to like kind of moisturize. And if you want hold though, I would suggest using like a curly meringue or a holding substance, but I'm not going to use that because I want mine pretty loose or whatever. Okay, and you're also going to need, of course, clips to hold your hair back. And how I do my braid outs is I use satin scarves. This is a scarf that I cut into pieces, pretty long. And I also have a pink one because I don't know how many I'm going to be using. Hopefully not that many because I want them kind of big for tomorrow. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start. The comb that I love, a lot of people like wide tooth, and I do use wide tooth combs. This is one, but I'm using this comb tonight. It's a generic comb, okay? So what I'm going to do first is separate my hair down the middle. I don't use a comb. I just do it with my hands. Okay. Put this section over here. I'm looking for my clip, but it's right here. Okay. And then take this section, break it into twos. Back section. Okay, so I'm going to be working with this section first, okay? You can kind of see that. Okay, so I'm going to break this into two sections, okay? Take my little pink one. I'm going to show you what I do. I'm going to try to. See this section? Take my little spray bottle. Spray my hair down with some water. Take some curling style pudding, about that much. Put that in my hair. Starting from the bottom, I detangle. This is a small detangle for me. You know, it's not detangling so good, but you know, it's a small one for me. Okay. Then, since I have that section pretty good, I'm going to take my pink one because they're pretty thinner. They're more thin than my black one. Okay. Doing it like you're putting an extension in and braiding the scarf into your hair. Okay. See, I'm doing that. And I'm going to show you how to do the ends here. When you get all the way to the end, grip it, twirl your satin scarf around. There's going to be like a loop. Push it through. Oh, you can't see, like that. Okay? And it's going to seal that in. Like that. I know I look weird, okay, but this is how I do my hair. Works good for me. Doing this next section. Pretty big section. Like I said, I think I'm going to do about 4 on each side. So I'll show you this one again. Okay. If you can see that. Okay. Curling style pudding. And I add the moisture in my hair because you don't want to ever comb through your hair while it's dry. So, I don't know if you can kind of see what my texture is. So, but anyway. Smooth it. Now I'm going to take a bigger one. My black one. Like you're putting in an extension. And you don't want to pull it too tight, but you want to pull it tight. You don't want your hair to be loose. You want to be able that you're pulling it tight enough where you're making a dent in your hair. And of course my computer just did something funny, excuse it. Same thing. Taking it, looping it, pulling it through. Okay? So that's 2 on that side. Gonna speed up the video now, okay?
Everybody doubted me. They said that I would never be everything you promised me. But the moment that I dared to dream, I found some better company. Now deep inside my heart I know that you made me a promise. Jesus, show the way. Miracles are raining down on us. The promise. Now I'm stepping into my purpose. See, everything else is worthless. Now that I'm living the promise. The promise. The promise of a yes we can change a lot more than a man. See the power of a dream, it changes things. Yeah. The promise down upon the cross, a promise that would save the lost. The price he paid was everything, guaranteed me. Promise, you're the promise, raining down on us. You're the promise, into my purpose. See, everything else is worthless. Now, the greater is He, the promise in me. Now I know you're not a man that you should lie. I trust and believe, and I tell you why. You never broke a promise, never crushed my fragile dreams. So I'm standing right here, standing my ground, thanking you, Lord, for the purpose I found. I promise together, forever. I believe, yeah. I believe, I believe, I believe.
it. What you can do is, if you have, because I like to slick my ends down a little bit, just with this, just to make it wet, and slick them back so they won't just be so puffy in the morning. And I have a band that I put over my hair, but I have to wash my face before I put that on, okay? And the band will just keep this all nice and smooth the whole night. And I also sleep with this satin bag. It's a bag. So what I do, and I can show you how I put the bag on. I have to take it back off because I have to wash my face, but just put the bag on like this, stuff all your braids inside, and tie it in the back. And that's how it is. Okay? So that's how I do my hair. I know I look like a little girl. This is how I do my hair in a braid out. Sometimes I will do just skip the satin cloth, the satin strips, and braid my regular hair and put these type of curlers on the end, because like I said, my ends are still straight because they are permed. But that's pretty much it. So this is how it is. I'll try to turn around so you can see the back. My parts are not done like with a fine tooth comb. I just do it with my hands and try to fill it out. So I'll come back in the morning and show you how I take this down and how it looks. Okay, so I'll see you then. Hey, so it's the next morning and I'm getting ready to take down my hair so you guys can kind of see what happens overnight. And I don't know if I have to diffuse it or not if it's dry, but we'll see. Okay, so you just take off your cap. Okay, now you have your braids. And I'm going to be taking mine down with the jojoba oil because I'm currently out of my organ oil. But this is what I usually take it out with, okay? Okay, so they're not all out, but I noticed this part of my hair is a little damp, so I'm going to take a diffuser and just put a little cool air right there for about 2 minutes, and after I do that, I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back, and I've diffused this little part right here. Now, I put some on, but I'm just going to put a drop more, 3 drops, just to make sure it's moisturized. Oh, that feels so good. So now I'm going to do a separate. I'll take my white goof tone. Like I said, mine is kind of loose. If you want a little bit of a hold, put in the Curly Moraine or Miss Jessie's Quick Curls, and that'd be good. But I wanted mine kind of loose. Caps in the back.
It's time for a rhyming game. In this game, we need to find words that rhyme with dog. This is the word dog. 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 So, what's something that rhymes with dog? I wonder.
Okay, so this is my hair for the day. I think it's done. Might fill up a little spaces back a little bit. This is just basically how I do it. You can pick it out any type of way. You can pin it up any type of way that you want to do it, you can. And for the finale, the last thing I do is put on my Cream of Nature and Argan Oil spray, and I love this stuff. The only thing I don't like about it is around 1 or 2 o'clock, it looks like it wears off. It doesn't last all day, so, but I like it. I like it. It smells good. It keeps my hair looking moisturized. And because I put this on, when it kind of wears off, my hair still looks moisturized because of the jojoba oil, okay? So I'm just going to spray some of this. Wait for my camera. Okay. So I'll play with this a little bit more. But this is pretty much, and you see how like my edges are laying down a little bit. They're not bad, so I don't have to put on any gel. So this is how I wear my hair pretty much. This is my braid out when I'm using a silk scarf. Now I do a braid out without it as well, like I told you, but this is pretty much it. Okay? So I hope you enjoyed this style. If you have any comments, comment below or inbox me. Until next time, princesses. Bye.